What's going on, wrestling family? Welcome back to Hear These Thoughts. So I don't know if you guys saw Friday Night SmackDown, but main event Jey Uso got packed up backstage by a mystery attacker. He went from yeet to no teeth, okay? And then they put him into the ambulance. They brought him to the nearest hospital. And as a result of the attack, he lost his spot in the Elimination Chamber match happening tonight in Chicago. Now, in order to fill that spot, they set up a qualifier match between Jacob Fatu and Logan Paul. And as a result of that, Logan Paul won the match, so he took Jey Uso's spot at the Chamber. So now, this brings up two questions. Number one, Nick Aldis. Why are Samoans getting attacked in your backstage and being put into the hospital? What is going on, bro? You need to figure this out because this could be a hate crime because they're coming after every Samoan with the letter J in her name. I'm afraid of Jimmy Uso coming back because the same thing may happen to him. But in all seriousness, the bigger question is, who could have enough hatred, enough motivation to want to take Jey Uso out of the Elimination Chamber match? Now, I have three people that come to mind. The first person is something that is very obvious to everybody. The second one is someone I think no one's thinking about, but could possibly be the case, but I don't have a lot of faith in him doing it. But the third person, I think he absolutely is the person who did it, and I got a ton of reasons to support that answer. So before we get started, if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get into the conversation. So the first person that I think is the obvious choice is Alan Parrish, RIP to Robin Williams. If you ain't seen Jumanji, go back and see it. You'll see what I'm talking about. AKA Sami Zayn himself. Now, why would I pick Sami Zayn? Number one, as of lately, he has not been himself. He's been having a crash out run in the past couple of weeks, from him with Trick Williams, which was justified because Trick was like digging at the title thing, him crashing out on the Super Saiyan pastor Cody Rhodes himself and then apologizing after. And then this man went as crazy to get into the face of Jacob Pyru himself. And once Sami Zayn realized the Grim Reaper was breathing on his back, he was like, oh, I forgot who I was talking to. I'm sorry, good sir. You have a good day. And decided to flip over a table after and slap some apple juice off of this case or whatever the case may be. This guy is having some type of internal, emotional, and mental conflicts that's causing him to be completely different than the happy-go-lucky Sami Zayn that most of us know and love. Now, why would I pick Sami Zayn? Because Jacob Fatu made a good point. He said that once Jacob Fatu and Randy Orton got Claymored, Sami Zayn didn't. And when Jey Uso got attacked, where was Sami Zayn? We really do not know. And right now, it seems like Sami Zayn is going through some sort of heel turn. So a heel turn towards a person that's his friend, and out of a desperate moment to try to get into the chamber match, to go after the title he's been after for almost a decade, it would make more sense for him to do that. And a lot of fans are waiting for a character change for Sami Zayn, as opposed to him being this underdog person that really isn't an underdog, but is an underdog at the same exact time. But here's the thing. I don't think he did it. I don't think he did it for this very reason. And it's the same thing I said about Nia Jax. When it comes to these murder mystery type situations, whenever somebody has all the evidence out there to support why this one person would do it, they are not the person. The person that's the easiest to pick out is usually never the suspect. Like I said, we saw that with Nia Jax and every other murder mystery documentary I've ever watched. So Sami Zayn, I don't think he's the person to do it. Now, the second person I would like to mention is someone I don't have a whole lot of faith in, but I'm going to throw it out there because a lot of people really haven't brought this name up, and I think it possibly could be Royce Keys. Now, I know a lot of people are thinking he's supposed to be in NXT. Why would he do that? But we got to think about this. I don't believe this guy is in that box, okay? I don't think he's behind that box. I think that will be a crazy thing to do. First of all, for Black History Month, but number two, to do this whole box thing just to reveal somebody who just debuted at the Royal Rumble, it makes no sense at all. So ever since the Rumble, we have not seen him on TV. So it makes you wonder, what are they going to do to debut Royce Keys? And since he is a dominant figure, he's a dominant force, I think they're going to do it in a way where he's destroying people. And to go after someone as lovable as Jey Uso to the people who like to yeet, it makes more sense for him to be introduced that way. Now, the part that's very conflicting is for him to attack Jey Uso, who's a part of Monday Night Raw. So I don't know if that has any implications on what brand Royce Keys is going to be a part of. But to introduce him as a person who attacks someone, I think that would be a great move. This will be nice in my personal opinion. But again, I don't have a whole lot of faith in that selection. But the person I know for a fact did this to Jey Uso is the same person I said who did it to Jacob Fatu. And I believe it is going to be Randy Orton once again. I believe it is. I really do. I think the point of him attacking Jacob Fatu and the point of him attacking Jey Uso are people that Cody Rhodes really do care about. And it's easier for Randy Orton to make it seem like that Drew McIntyre did both of those things, because Drew doesn't care. Both situations where Jacob and Jey got attacked, Drew comes out, starts smirking. So he doesn't care if someone blames him or not. But Randy knows that, and it makes it easier for Drew McIntyre to be the focal point, so no one would suspect that Randy Orton did it. If you think about it, there was a point in time, and I'm going to show the photo, where Cody Rhodes was talking to Jacob Fatu prior to him being attacked. Where you look into the back, there is a person dressed like Randy Orton just sitting there watching it, and he's blurred out. I think they blurred that out for a reason. Now, when it comes to this, why would he attack Jey Uso? Why would he get Jey Uso up out of here so that he can't be in the Elimination Chamber? Again, to throw off the focus of Cody Rhodes. We also got to remember that Randy Orton has been fiending for that Undisputed Championship even back when Cody had it. And remember, Cody gave the opportunity to Kevin Owens, when Randy Orton, who's supposed to be his best friend, has been there the entire time. And Cody never gave him an opportunity, but forced the opportunity on someone like Kevin Owens, who didn't want it in the first place. And then, if we add to that, remember, Cody beat Randy Orton in the King of the Ring finals, and Randy had so many opportunities to go back to his old 9 self by hitting Cody with a punt kick, cheating, doing whatever he could to actually win this match and go for the title that he wants. But he decided to try to beat Cody in the most respectable way, because he does respect him. But Cody, in turn, decides to cheat to win in that match. And when Cody was celebrating after winning King of the Ring, we see Randy at the bottom of the ramp, staring a hole through Cody Rhodes. You could tell that Randy still has that respect, because on SmackDown, after he RKO'd Javon Evans, when he looked at Cody, he didn't do anything to him at all. So I think the reason why he would attack Jey Uso is, as I said before, to divert the focus to the fact that Drew McIntyre could have done this, but also he probably wants Cody Rhodes in that ring with them at the Chamber, right? So then Randy Orton could beat Cody in the way that he was supposed to do. So don't be surprised if tonight in the Chamber you see Randy go back and give Cody a punt kick. Don't be surprised if Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes are the final two. This will be the opportunity for Randy to take advantage of this, and I think this is going to build up into some sort of match between Randy and Cody. It could be a one-on-one number one contender match. It could be a one-on-one match between the two, or it can end up being a fatal four-way at WrestleMania for the Undisputed Championship between Randy, Jacob, Cody, and Drew McIntyre. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Salute, peace, have a great day.